Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I got some inspiration to use this Dandelion Wishes card, and I am going at it full force, so I'm really enjoying it. I think it's just a beautiful stamp set. So I am using the Stampin' Up! Dandelion Wishes stamp set, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of the products that I'm using, you're more than welcome to. My email is stampinup.TT.Scraps, so check that out. I also am using the basic gray, and I have already pre-cut these so that they can be the card front, and this is 5 1/4 by 4 inches, so that's what I'm using. And I like to make 2 cards at once. If I'm going to make one, I may as well make 2, because one 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, if you score it at 4 1/4 and then you cut it at 5 1/2, it measures, or it makes 2 cards perfectly. And they are A2 sized cards, which are my favorite. So I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, cut it at 5 1/2, and I have 2 card bases. And then for this particular card, I'm also going to want some card fronts. So I want these card fronts to be, I don't know, about 2 1/2 inches. Actually, I think I'm going to do, yeah, I think I'll do 2 1/2. 2 1/2 inches by about, let's see, how big do I want these? By about here. So what is this? By about 4. And I'm not going to put all of the dimensions on the bottom, so write them down if you're interested, if you want to make it just like this. But honestly, I like to eyeball things, and it's perfectly fine to do that. I'm also going to use this ribbon embossing folder, which looks really cool. I haven't used this yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like. I have some gray ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I have my basic gray stamp set. And I also have some Distress Oxide Distress ink from Tim Holtz. This is in the color Worn Lipstick, because I like pink and gray together. I am an 80s gal. So I'm going to first get out my Big Shot. And I have to look at this every time because I don't do a ton of embossing. I like it, but I don't do it very often. And I don't know exactly why not, but I know that I have to flip this over somewhere. Let's see, this one is when using textures and thick materials. This one is, oh, hold on. Framelits. I don't know, I think it's this one. I think if I do this and put this down with this over it. So I'm just clamping my the sheet that the card stock that I want to emboss. I'm just putting it right in the middle there, and that's not it. I think maybe I do put a top on. And that's not it either. So maybe I need to flip it over one more. Ah, that feels like it's gonna do it. Oh. So let's see how this looks. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's cool. What a neat effect. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. Okay, so let's do this a second time for the second card. Just putting this in, clamping it down, and running it through. Oops. Helps if I get it in there. I was worried about the top. I was pushing everything on my desk backward, and I don't want to lose all that stuff. Don't have much room. Yay! So embossing is really easy, and it's a fun thing to do. I do need to do it more, but... And I'm just going to put my big shot away. I just keep it on the floor next to me, actually. I have a couple of these that I was trying to do something with and it didn't work, and those are getting in my way, so let me put those in the drawer. Alrighty, so let's assemble this card and do what we need to do. I am going to, so this is my vision. I'm going to take this cardstock and just burnish the edges like that. And then I'm going to put this on top, and then I'm going to have this with the pink on it, kind of at an angle like that. And I'm going to have a little ribbon around it, and this is going to be pink. And then I'm going to stamp in the gray a little dandelion. So there we go. That's the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to take a piece of just regular copy paper that I have over here, if I can find a piece. I like to keep it after I've printed things. That way I can use this as a scrap. So I'm just going to take both of these. Oh, I left that in there. I don't even want that on there. I want to use this roundy one. And I just kind of want it to be like this, I think. Oops. I don't think I'm going to add any water or anything to it, because I know that that's a technique that is really good for these distressed inks, but I just kind of want it to be a soft background, and I just want it to be kind of pink and pretty. So I think like that. And then I'll do the same thing to this one. And I'm trying to make sure that the edges are getting it pretty good. I did different techniques on both of these, but it seems to be working okay. I don't know why. I don't really have like a rule of thumb or any secrets to this. Alright, so then once you have that the way you want it, goodness gracious, fight with the little thing to get that off, huh? Let me put this over here so that it won't be in the way anymore, because I think we're done with it. I'm not going to throw this away yet. I'm going to just put it over here. And then I'm going to get out my Dandelion Wishes. And I've been using this one, but I really like it. But I'm wondering if I shouldn't use this one instead this time. Let's see, what did the sentiments say? I made a wish and you come true, sending well wishes your way, wishes for a lifetime of love and happiness. I'm going to use the same one because I really like it. And then I think I might use, no, I don't think I need that one. Let's see, if I put this way and I stamp on this way, that'll be good. And then I might use a sentiment from a different set. Let me just try this first. So I'm opening my basic gray, and because this extends over the sheet, I'm going to go ahead and use my scrap again. Ink this up. I want this to be on here, and I want this to kind of be at the top. I want it to kind of go like this, I think. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's all right, except for I keep getting ink when I'm doing this. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it could be a lot better. Maybe I'm pushing too hard on there. There, I'll just do that. That looks all right. So let me clean this off. Oh, actually, I'm not cleaning it off. I'm going to take my 2 envelopes that I have, and I'm going to stamp these guys too before I clean this off. I really like the touch of adding a stamped envelope, or a decorated envelope, I should say, because it doesn't have to be stamped. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so then let me look at my sentiments really quick. I have a couple of really cute sentiment things. Friends to the end, thanks so much, you're so kind. Just because, make a wish, I like that. Perfect. And this has been in my stash for a long time, and it is by Paper Tray Ink. So make a wish. I'm going to put that right here. Perfect. And right here. Perfect. And I like to put my things away as I go, so sorry that I take a little longer, but at least I know that it's all put away. Sing, songy, sing, songy, sing, songy, sing. Ah. And let's see if I can open this bad boy. Oh, goodness gracious. Ugh. This will teach me about it. Open your stuff before you go on a video. Make sure it's all open, the new stuff. I'll tell myself that, but I won't listen. But I told myself. And I don't know if I want it to go all the way around or if I just want a bow. If I can even do a bow with this. Let's see. Sometimes these ribbons, it's hard to do a bow with, but usually the gross grain, I don't know how you say it. I usually say grain ribbon is a little easier to tie a bow with because it has like the little grippies on it. Yeah, I think that turned out all right. So let me cut that off. I like this scissors better. And it's just cut straight, so I'm going to cut this one straight too. Do I want a bow or do I want a ribbon and a bow? Or do I just want a ribbon and a knot? I'm a bow person, but I kind of like just a knot, I think. Let's see how that's going to look. I just did a little knot. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a knot. So let me cut 2 of these. 1, 2, and then I could maybe make this into 2 knots because that's how I am. I like to save my ribbon. So let's cut this in half. And of course, if I can't tie this in a bow, then I've lost the whole piece and not just some, but oh well, I think I can get it. Or not a bow, but a knot. Yeah. Come on. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is take just some regular tape and put it on the ribbon. Put the ribbon on the back of the card like that with the tape. Bring this around. Tape the other side down like that. And then do the same thing with this one. So a little piece of tape. Bring it around where you want it. One more piece of tape. Like that. And then I'm going to use glue dots to attach the knot. And where do I want the knot? Do I want it over here, or do I want it over here? Or do I want it in the middle? I think I want it right over here, at least this one. And I'm going to trim those edges, or those legs down a little bit, those ribbon legs. Oh, this one covered up the Make-A-Wish. I don't want that. Let me move this down a little bit if I can. Oh, come on, you. There we go. And then this ribbon is going to go here. Yeah. All right, so now I can put this back. And I'm done with this ribbon. I had some silver thread out too, just in case, but I like the ribbon. And next step is, where's my big scissors? Let's trim this down just a little bit, and I'm gonna angle it now. Angle, and angle, angle, and angle. And now I'm going to just attach these to this, and I can decide if I want it to go this way or this. Oh, I like it this way. And I like it cockeyed like that. So I'm going to use some glue, I think, to glue this on. I'm just getting all the edges. And then the middle. And then I'm just going to put it cockeyed like that, just because I like it like that. It's a little cockeyed like I am. And I'll do the same thing to this one. And when you're making the two cards, if you wanted to make them different, you certainly could, like if you wanted this one to be straight on or whatever. But the whole purpose of doing two at once is because you're basically doing the same design, which makes it go quick to do two. If you were doing two completely different designs, then there's really no point of doing them together. But then I'm going to take this. And do the same thing. down in the middle, center it on my card base. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Right down here in the center. And then I'm going to take my rhinestones and I'm going to put a rhinestone in the middle of each of these dandelions, I think. Let me find some rhinestones. What size do I need? Oh, here's some. These are from Hobby Lobby. You can get them anywhere. We sell them on Stampin' Up! If you're interested in that. So whatever, it doesn't matter. These are kind of pretty because they're like holographic. And there we are. I have the 2 cards and the 2 envelopes. And they're party, 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 party. So I hope you guys like that, and I hope you try it, get creative, do something fun. And thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Again, this is from the Dandelion Wishes stamp set. Thanks again. Bye-bye.